You ever think about how a pair of bald eagles just trying to survive a blizzard could actually teach you something about building an audience online?
It does sound kind of wild, I'll admit. But the whole story with Jackie and Shadow, those eagles, there's something in there, something we can all learn from if you're trying to connect with people online.
Welcome to Trivera's AI Deep Dive podcast, hosted by Chip and Nova, our AI co-hosts. Together, they transform top marketing insights from our blogs, articles, and events into actionable strategies you can use. Ready to dive in? Let's get started.
Hey there, and welcome to the Deep Dive. I'm Chip.
And I am Nova.
Today, we're going to be talking about something pretty captivating, something real, and something happening right now as we speak.
Today, we're exploring the incredible story of Jackie and Shadow, the bald eagles of Big Bear Valley.
Yeah, these eagles have been making headlines lately.
We think the unexpected journey of this eagle family holds some really powerful insights for anyone looking to build a meaningful online presence.
And what's really interesting is that our founder here at Trivera, Tom Snyder, recently wrote about this very thing.
He did. He wrote a fascinating article titled Soaring to Success: Digital Engagement Lessons from the Big Bear Eagles, where he draws some intriguing parallels between the eagles' soaring popularity and what it takes to succeed in the digital world.
And that's what we're going to be unpacking today.
For those of you who might not be familiar, the Friends of Big Bear Valley have had this live Nest Cam focused on Jackie and Shadow for years,
Yes, right.
quietly documenting their lives.
It's been fascinating to watch.
But this past year, something extraordinary happened.
Yeah, this year was different.
3 eggs hatched, a really brutal storm hit the area, and the world watched as Jackie fought tooth and nail to protect her chicks.
I mean, talk about drama.
Millions of people were tuning in from all corners of the globe.
It really captured people's imaginations.
But as Tom points out in his article, this wasn't some overnight sensation.
Right, this wasn't just some random viral moment that appeared out of thin air.
This was the result of something much more powerful, something that's been building over time.
And that's what we're going to explore today.
This isn't just a heartwarming nature story. This is a masterclass in building and sustaining engagement online.
There's so much we can learn from Jackie and Shadow and how their story unfolded.
We're going to break down 5 key lessons that Tom identified in his article, lessons that we think can give you a whole new perspective on how to connect with your audience in a truly meaningful way. So let's jump right into the first key takeaway, the power of authentic storytelling.
Right, authenticity is key.
Think about it for a second. Jackie and Shadow's story, their journey, it goes all the way back to 2012.
Wow, so they've been around for a while.
There was early misidentification of Jackie, the struggles they faced with failed nests and harsh winters.
It's real life stuff.
None of that was manufactured or scripted.
Yeah.
It was just their lives unfolding naturally.
And I think that's what drew people in.
Absolutely. People connected so deeply with their story because of its raw authenticity.
It felt genuine.
And Tom's big takeaway here is that in today's world, audiences can spot a fake a mile away.
Right. People are savvy. They're looking for something real, something they can relate to.
They value individuals and brands that are genuine, that are transparent and relatable.
It's not about trying to present a perfect image anymore.
It's about sharing your authentic journey, the ups and downs, the challenges and the triumphs.
Letting people see the real you.
That's how you build trust and loyalty with your audience.
Makes sense. So authenticity, that's lesson number 1.
Now that brings us to our second key lesson. Live content captivates audiences.
Okay, live content, why is it so engaging?
Well, think about that 24/7 unfiltered live stream of the Eagle Nest.
You never knew what you were going to see.
It created this incredible sense of immediacy and investment in their story.
People would tune in because they knew anything could happen.
A chick could hatch. A predator could approach. You could see a tender moment between the parents.
It was unpredictable and exciting.
And Tom's point here is that you can apply this same principle to your own content.
So how do we bring that live element into our own work?
It's about incorporating those live elements into your engagement strategy.
Give me some examples.
Think about things like live webinars where you can interact with your audience in real time.
I like that idea.
Or maybe offer behind-the-scenes glimpses into your work to give people a more personal connection.
Make them feel like they're part of the process.
Live Q&A sessions are another great way to foster direct dialogue with your audience.
So it's about creating those you-had-to-be-there moments.
Exactly. It's about capturing that sense of spontaneity and authenticity that live content offers.
I'm starting to see how this all ties together.
Now, this leads us to our third crucial point. Community is everything.
I mean, that's a powerful word.
It really is. The Big Bear Eagles, they didn't just attract a bunch of passive viewers.
Right. They created something much bigger.
They fostered a global community around their story.
People felt connected to each other through their shared love for these eagles.
People would engage in online discussions, they'd offer support during tough times, celebrate milestones, and share the story with others.
It was like a movement.
It was, and it's a testament to the power of building a strong community.
So how do we apply this to our own work?
Tom emphasizes that fostering a sense of community should be at the heart of your digital efforts.
It can't be an afterthought.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When people feel connected to something and to each other through that shared connection, they become invested advocates.
They become your biggest fans.
They amplify your message in ways that traditional advertising just can't replicate.
It's word-of-mouth marketing on steroids.
It's about creating a space where shared passion thrives.
So it's not just about broadcasting, it's about building relationships.
Now let's move on to our fourth lesson. Emotional connection drives loyalty.
Emotions are powerful.
They are. People weren't just passively observing Jackie and Shadow.
They were invested in their well-being.
They were emotionally connected to their story.
The joy of the chicks hatching, Jackie's resilience during that storm, even the moments of loss, they all resonated deeply with people.
And Tom's key takeaway here is that you need to tap into emotions in your own storytelling and campaigns.
So how do we do that?
It's about understanding what your audience cares about, what resonates with them on a deeper level.
What makes them tick?
Exactly. What problems are you solving for them? What aspirations are you helping them achieve?
And then we tell stories that connect to those emotions.
Right. Share your own stories or the stories of people you've helped.
Stories that inspire empathize, evoke nostalgia, or even convey the feeling of overcoming a shared challenge.
Those are the kinds of stories that build lasting connections and turn casual followers into devoted fans.
This is really making me think about how I can be more intentional with my own content.
And that brings us to our final key insight. Perseverance pays off.
This one's important.
It is Jackie and Shadow's massive audience. It didn't materialize overnight.
It took time.
It did. The Eagle Cam has been running consistently for years.
Building that foundation.
They established a presence, cultivated a core group of dedicated watchers, and all of that laid the groundwork for this year's explosion in viewership.
So consistency is key.
Tom's message here is that building a truly meaningful digital presence is a marathon, not a sprint.
You have to be in it for the long haul.
Sustained success comes from consistently showing up, providing value, and patiently building that foundation, even when you don't see immediate results.
Sometimes it feels like you're shouting into the void, but you have to keep going.
You do. Don't measure your success solely by viral moments.
Focus on the long game.
Steady growth, genuine connections, that's what matters most.
This is all starting to make sense.
Now, you know, Tom's article really does an amazing job of tying all of these elements together.
He brings it all home.
He emphasizes that the incredible engagement we saw with the Eagles this year, it wasn't just one thing.
It was a combination of factors.
It was the culmination of years of authentic storytelling, the power of live, unfiltered content, the strength and passion of their community, the deep emotional connection they forged, and of course, that unwavering perseverance.
It was a symphony.
It was. And he argues that for you to achieve sustained engagement and make a real impact online, you need all of these elements working together.
They reinforce each other.
So let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll discuss some practical ways you can apply these lessons to your own life.
Sounds good. I'm ready for some actionable advice.
Hi, I'm Webster, Trivera's AI assistant, here to help businesses like yours thrive in the ever-changing digital landscape. At Trivera, we're celebrating 29 years of delivering digital marketing that drives measurable results. Since 1996, we've partnered with southeastern Wisconsin's strongest brands, blending creativity, strategy, and cutting-edge technology like me to produce success you can measure. From SEO-optimized websites and ROI-driven marketing campaigns to leveraging AI tools to analyze data and refine strategies, Trivera is the partner you can trust to help your business grow. Now, as we enter our 30th year, we're more committed than ever to pushing boundaries and redefining what's possible in digital marketing. With decades of experience and the power of AI on the team, we're ready to help you tackle whatever's next. Visit Trivera.com today and let's make 2025 the year your business thrives. Trivera, where nearly 3 decades of expertise meet the latest in technology to deliver digital marketing that converts.
Welcome back to Trivera's AI Deep Dive. Now back to our conversation with Chip and Nova.
Welcome back to the Trivera Deep Dive.
Let's get practical.
So now that we've heard about the Eagles and Tom's insights, let's shift gears a bit and think about you, the listener.
All right, how can we take these lessons and make them work for us?
We've talked about authenticity a lot.
It's the foundation of everything.
But it's more than just saying you're authentic.
Right. Actions speak louder than words.
So how can someone actually demonstrate authenticity in their online presence?
Well, one way is to be willing to show the human side of your work. Instead of just highlighting your successes, share your behind-the-scenes journey.
Let people see the process, the struggles, the learning experiences.
Maybe write a blog post about a challenge you overcame, or create a short video where you talk candidly about a mistake you made.
It's about being real and relatable.
People connect with that.
And what about live content? I know that can feel intimidating for a lot of people.
It can feel like a lot of pressure.
It doesn't have to be this huge production, though.
Right. You don't have to be on camera 24/7 like the Eagles.
There are smaller, more manageable ways to incorporate live elements into your strategy.
Like what?
Well, think about hosting a live Q&A session on a topic you're knowledgeable about.
Keep it casual.
Even a short, informal live stream where you're answering audience questions can create that sense of immediacy and connection.
It's a great way to engage with your audience directly.
Or how about a quick behind-the-scenes look at a project you're working on?
Show people the magic that happens behind the curtain.
These are all great ways to offer a unique and engaging experience that you can't replicate with pre-recorded content.
I like it. It's doable.
And then there's community building.
Community is one of my favorite topics.
It can feel overwhelming, though, especially when you're starting out.
Where do you even begin?
It's all about creating opportunities for interaction.
Make it easy for people to connect.
Are there places online where people interested in your field already gather?
Forums, social media groups, maybe even the comment section of your own blog.
Exactly. Be present in those spaces, participate, ask questions, encourage dialogue.
Be a facilitator.
You could even create your own dedicated online space, like a forum or a private group where people can connect and share their experiences related to your work.
It's about fostering those connections.
Now let's talk about emotional connection.
We all want to feel something right.
We do. And it's not about manipulating people's emotions or trying to be overly sentimental.
It's about being genuine.
It's about understanding the core values and feelings that are connected to what you offer.
What problems do you solve? What aspirations do you help people achieve?
Share stories that evoke those emotions.
Your own stories, or the stories of others.
Use evocative language, share relatable anecdotes, and focus on the why behind what you do.
Not just the what.
People connect with stories that resonate with them on a deeper level.
This is great advice. I'm taking notes.
And lastly, perseverance.
The marathon, not the sprint.
It's so easy to get discouraged when you're putting in the effort and you don't see immediate results.
Especially in the online world where everything seems to move so fast.
But it's crucial to maintain that long-term perspective.
How do we stay motivated?
Focus on consistent effort and providing ongoing value.
Don't get caught up in chasing viral moments.
Set realistic goals, track your progress, and celebrate those small wins along the way.
Celebrate the journey.
Remember why you started and the impact you want to make.
Keep your eyes on the prize.
Just like the Big Bear Eagle Cam built its audience over years of consistently broadcasting, you can build your audience by consistently creating valuable content and engaging with your community.
Patience is key.
This whole journey of Jackie and Shadow and the insights Tom shared in his article, they offer such a powerful reminder that lasting success online isn't about quick fixes or gimmicks.
It's about the fundamentals.
It's about building genuine connections over time through authenticity, embracing immediacy, fostering community, tapping into emotions, and staying committed to your goals.
Powerful stuff. So what stood out to you most, Nova, in all of this?
You know, it's that reminder that you can find inspiration and lessons in the most unexpected places. Look around, be curious, and you'll be surprised at what you can learn. We encourage you to think about how these principles, the things we've talked about today, can apply to you, to your goals. The story of Jackie and Shadow, it's a powerful example of what happens when you combine authenticity, engagement, community, emotion, and perseverance.
It's a great example. And if you're looking to build a digital marketing strategy that incorporates all of those elements, that's what we're all about here at Trivera. We've been helping businesses just like yours for 29 years. We help them use digital tools, web technologies, even AI to connect with their audiences and achieve their goals.
So if you're feeling stuck, if your marketing efforts aren't quite getting the results you're hoping for, come talk to us at Trivera. Our founder, Tom, and our entire team, we're passionate about helping businesses thrive in the digital world. You can find out more about us on our website, trivera.com. That's Trivera.com.
Thanks for joining us on this Trivera Deep Dive. We hope you found this exploration of the Big Bear Eagles insightful and maybe even a little bit inspiring.
We'll be back soon with more insights to help you navigate the ever-evolving digital world.
Until next time, keep soaring.
Thanks for joining us on Trivera's AI Deep Dive with Chip and Nova. If you enjoyed this episode, you can find more and stay up to date with new episodes wherever you listen to podcasts, or find them on our website and our social media channels. And don't forget to visit us at Trivera.com to learn how we can help take your marketing to the next level. Ready to talk? Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.